today I want to continue talking about project management in instructional design, because project management is one of the biggest tasks and responsibilities that instructional designers have. So we've been talking the last few days about project management in general, what project management is, the skills and responsibilities of a project manager, kicking off a project with articulating the project charter, and then we talked about the project scope and the work breakdown structure and a little bit about budgeting. So today I want to talk about how the work breakdown structure connects to the schedule. So one of the things that's really great about taking the work breakdown structure and sort of outlining the schedule is this is a great place to identify tasks that you forgot about. So it's a great revision piece. So essentially, the simple part of scheduling a project is taking all of the tasks in the work breakdown structure and putting them in order. The complex piece starts to come when you realize that some tasks can happen at the same time. You can order equipment and then prep the area for it to be equipped. You can have two people working on different parts of the project at the same time. And it gets further complex when you have one person that has to do a lot of things and they're of different priorities and you have to sort of shift things around. Scheduling a project is kind of like a really messed up game of Tetris. You're trying to take all of these tasks that if you've ever seen a project plan, you've got all those bars, it kind of looks like Tetris even, and they're coming down and you're trying to eliminate things before everything fills up and the whole thing collapses. So moving different tasks around so you can have as much happening at the same time as possible, and then looking at people's schedules. How much are people worked? How much time can they give you? Oh, darn, you can't have the head of HR do the video because he's not back from paternity leave for 3 weeks, and that can mess things up. So as you move these pieces around, you start to identify what is the critical path. And see, that's a key word there, critical path. What is what are the individual tasks that are slowing the entire project up? Is it because someone's scheduled out? Is it because things aren't going to arrive? Is it because other things have to happen first? And you can really optimize how a project flows by watching that critical path. And it's a lot of fun, and it is kind of a messed up game of Tetris. But the key things to watch for when you're scheduling a project is to optimize for the critical path. That's obviously the first one. To make sure people are scheduled and available for the times that you're going to need them. That you're realistic with the amount of time people are going to give. I mean, a task may only take 6 hours, but if Jack only has an hour every afternoon, it's going to take 6 days. And that's assuming he doesn't have any obligations in the middle. So you really have to get people to open up about what their actual plates look like and how much they have on their plate and what's going on. The other thing to remember is when you're scheduling the different tasks in the project is that you don't do a project. You do these individual tasks. And quite often when you're the project manager, it's not even you doing the task. It's you trying to help people do the task by clearing the path and ensuring that they're not waiting on anybody else and that nobody's waiting on them. And yeah, when it goes well, it's a lot of fun. And when it doesn't go well, it's stressful. And I do love to use the Tetris analogy because when everything's flowing really good and you have a lot of free space, the project feels just easy and fun and good. But when things start to back up and you start to lose space and you're working in a very tight margin, that's when the stress level goes up and that's when everybody gets grumpy. So something to think about. And as always, watch the critical path. All right. Well, I will continue talking about project management tomorrow, and soon we're going to end this project. So that'll be fun to do. So I'll talk with you tomorrow.